How are we making out, John?
Doing pretty good. I got, I think, 800 on the trailer, so we probably got double that. Yeah.
When they're finished, we'll go over and clean out the box van and put them on the pickup.
Yep.
And when a transporter comes through, we want to take this rate, we're going to meet him at Irving.
Dale's real good to work for, I can tell you that. I started working for him last fall, last harvest season. And he asked me if I'd come back and work for him this year, and I said I would. He's got a real gentle nature. He definitely has a heart for helping people out, I can tell you. I think he feels like he owes people something for helping him to be who he is.
Dale is a great guy. He's salt of the earth, very dedicated to this project, big heart, absolutely committed to helping do something about food insecurity and ending hunger, particularly among seniors.
Picked me up one morning and took me out to the fields and showed me his vision for doing something to not only combat hunger in Aroostook, but start to do so statewide.
Everybody's having hard times, the elderly especially. And I know in the wintertime I have been having to live on canned vegetables instead of fresh vegetables because they're much cheaper. Right now you'll find the cans are even getting smaller and the prices are getting higher, so you're lucky if we can buy fresh vegetables. These are greatly appreciated.
What we find is, particularly with this age group, that seniors have worked all their life, salt of the earth kind of folks. And a lot of times the husband would work and the wife would be a homemaker, and the husband's passed away, and now the wife is living off of his Social Security. And so, you know, this $500 and $600 is not going very far.
It's really here a silent epidemic. They're proud. Many never thought they'd find themselves in a position where they'd be going hungry. They don't know what resources are available. They don't know how to access them. And so because of that, many of our older residents are going hungry. We're hoping through programs like this that we can start to get fresh produce to people who need it.
We live in Bangor, Maine. My son is helping out. We volunteer to help out Friends of Aroostook with Dale. So we thought this would be a great way to help people in Maine. So we brought the kids up to work in the field. We had to get up at 4 in the morning.
I could barely get up.
And then drove up from Bangor. Okay, did you taste them, you guys?
No.
Very good. So just think, these will be in soup kitchens around Maine.
This is where we harvested your green and yellow beans.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
I was checking them up in the tent there.
We have a trailer. We have 1,400 pounds in that trailer.
What are you gonna do with them?
Give some to you.
Well, besides that,
You like that?
Actually, what we're going to do, they're going to go to Dottie's. Going to take some to Aroostook Area
oh
Agency.
yes, yeah.
Some gals are coming from Calais for Meals on Wheels. They'll take some.
Oh, okay.
And we have several food pantries, including yours, coming.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is kind of load you up. This is Ray from Eagle Lake. And Ray and the seniors come down. They harvest for seniors in the greater Eagle Lake area. And what they do, basically, they'll take these beans back, prepare them so many pounds per senior, whatever, and distribute. Right?
Yeah, we put up about 80 bags.
Okay, you're into 80. I know last year
about
95.
80, and we have a list of all the elderly, and we knock on the doors in the apartments and we pass it out.
Do you have anything to say to the camera?
Nope. Said it all. You're doing a good job.
You're doing a good job. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
And one thing we have to keep in mind, Eagle Lake, Allagash, is the most remote area of Aroostook. Even Meals on Wheels don't get there. They're that remote. These men drove 100+ miles to get here this morning. Yeah, come down Route 11. They drove. Ray, how far is it from here to Eagle Lake?
110 miles.
110 miles they drove this morning to get here, to harvest for seniors in their area.
What this means for our agency is we're going to be able to give each family 3 pounds of each type of produce fresh from a local farm that they may not be able to get elsewise. Right now our agency is serving 494 families, over 1,100 people. We serve about 24 meals a month per household member, and we're trying to serve as much fresh bread, produce, and vegetables as we can, giving them a healthy choice and just a set of foods loaded with preservatives.
And they love it.
Oh, they absolutely love it. When we have this stuff come in, normally within a week, everything is gone. So we have to go back and start all over again.
Dale and I started working together a few years ago, both of us having a common goal of getting kids involved in agriculture. Dale maintained the land, and I brought the children out to be a part of that process. He laid the rows for us, gave us the seed, and then we got started putting the seeds in and came back that fall and were able to harvest the vegetables that they planted. And it was just a win-win situation. He has a deep love for feeding people and teaching people the importance of growing vegetables, and he definitely shared that with the entire 2nd grade at Holton Elementary School.
So I had a conversation with Dale Flewelling actually last fall, and when I knew I was going to be taking this job, and we talked about whether or not there was a potential for some of the inmates in our county jail to be able to participate. We started with 2. They were here for all of planting season and most of weeding season. We went a short period of time without anybody, and now we have 1 out here participating in the harvest, and we're hoping to increase that maybe as high as 4 before the harvest is over. We were collectively, both Dale and those of us involved at the Sheriff's Office side, quite interested in not only the value to the community, those that might be receiving, the produce from the farm, but also we were sort of hoping that there might be some value to the inmates that were allowed to participate in this program.
Each year since 2005, Machias Savings Bank has offered a community investment grant, and criteria for that grant is basically to help low to moderate income individuals or organizations that are involved with communities and to assist community members with low income needs. When we received the grant from Dale Flewelling of Friends of Aroostook for his grant for the greenhouse, we felt that it perfectly met the criteria that we have for the grant program because of the fact that it involves so many other organizations and so many other food pantries in the area and can help the low to moderate income families on a widespread basis.
All the funding we got to pull this together was to help us grow fruits on a constant basis for seniors in Aroostook and Washington County. This year we chose to grow all cantaloupe just so we can understand the greenhouse, the environment. This is our first year of growing. And this is all cantaloupe. I know there's some in there all started. We'll harvest that in about 45 days and take it to seniors through the Meals on Wheels programs.
He gets people involved. You come out, you pick a bag for someone else, you pick a bag for yourself. Folks get into the field, they see where this wonderful food is coming from. It makes them appreciate it so much more. It gets people out, it gets people active, and they're invested in what they're doing as well. He's really become a huge part of this community, and he's connected a lot of people. Now that we've got folks coming from the northern part of the state, and his vision is to keep feeding people, keep feeding seniors, and the more people that can get engaged, the better.
You see the yellow squash? Find a section where they're large. They seem to be a little bit larger on this end. I don't know if we got more fertilizer down here or what happened. Yeah, there's some nice ones. Yeah, well, June, help me open these up. See the yellow squash? They're coming. They're not very pretty. They're pretty in color, but not pretty in texture.
Look at this. Yeah, look. Compare.
Yeah, you got your app. I think I'd rather eat that right now.
Yeah.